Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, this is Mia, your voice for today's headlines. It's Thursday, March 12th. Here is what we are covering. The World Economic Forum surveyed over 1,000 employers worldwide for its 2025 Future of Jobs report. The question, what skills will matter most by 2030? Credit to Tom Pfister, CEO of Nitro Marketing, for flagging this report during our global team call today. The answers are surprising if you've been assuming the future belongs entirely to the technically fluent. Yes, AI and big data skills top the list of fastest growing demands. So do cybersecurity and tech literacy. But the rest of the top 10 reads like a list your grandmother would approve of. Creative thinking, resilience, curiosity, and the ability to manage people well. Analytical thinking remains the single most sought-after skill. 7 in 10 employers call it essential today. Right behind it, resilience, flexibility, and agility, followed by leadership and social influence. That last one is worth sitting with. Leadership and social influence saw the largest jump of any skill in the report, rising 22 percentage points since 2023. In a world where AI can draft the memo, build the deck, and write the campaign copy, what employers are actually scrambling for is people who can get a room full of humans to agree on what to do next. People who can make a case, hold a position, change someone's mind. That's social influence. That's not a skill you pick up from a tutorial. For marketers, this matters directly. The tools will keep changing. What won't change is the need to think clearly, adapt when the plan falls apart, and persuade people who don't report to you. Now here's the finding I didn't expect. The single largest job growth category in the report, in absolute numbers, isn't in tech. It's farm workers. Climate transition trends are projected to create 34 million additional agricultural jobs by 2030, on top of the 200 million that exist today. Meanwhile, graphic designers now appear on the fastest declining list for the first time, pushed there by generative AI. The future, it turns out, needs more people working the soil and fewer people pushing pixels. For those of us raising kids in this environment, the report doesn't offer parenting advice, but the implication is clear enough. The skills that employers will pay for in 5 years are the ones that machines still can't do well: original thinking, emotional steadiness, genuine curiosity, and the ability to work with other humans under pressure. Drill those into your kids. The rest they can learn on YouTube. Next, the New York Times reports that teenagers are increasingly skeptical about technology, particularly regarding privacy and surveillance. Avery Schramm, a senior at a California charter school, opposed a new policy requiring students to use school-issued Chromebooks with monitoring software. She surveyed her peers, finding that 90% were uncomfortable with the lack of privacy. This reflects a broader trend among teens who are wary of tech's impact on their lives. Many support cell phone restrictions in schools and view social media negatively, though they acknowledge its role in socializing. Concerns extend to artificial intelligence, with students at a California private school criticizing faculty use of AI for tasks like email writing, which they feel undermines personal communication. These students advocate for transparency in AI use by teachers. Meanwhile, Joaquin Imaizumi, a Pennsylvania high school student, feels isolated in his screen-reluctant views, but plans to voice his concerns at a district meeting. These teens are becoming activists within their communities, challenging tech norms and seeking more meaningful offline interactions. Their efforts highlight a growing movement among youth to reassess the role of technology in education and daily life. Meanwhile, Meta is developing 4 new computer chips to enhance its AI and recommendation systems, expanding its MTIA line, or Meta Training and Inference Accelerators. These chips, created in collaboration with Broadcom and built on the RISC-V architecture, are manufactured by Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation. The MTIA 300 is already in production, focusing on training algorithms for content ranking on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. The MTIA 400, 450, and 500 are designed for AI inference tasks, with the 400 expected in data centers soon. Despite these developments, Meta continues to invest heavily in AI hardware from companies like NVIDIA and AMD, reflecting the complexity and cost of producing custom silicon. On a different note, supply chains are undergoing a significant transformation as artificial intelligence AI evolves from a supportive tool to an autonomous decision maker. This shift is progressing unevenly, with many companies still focusing on digital integration rather than full autonomy. The World Economic Forum outlines a three-stage progression: digitalization, AI-assisted adaptability, and complete autonomy. Few have reached the final stage where AI operates independently. AI's potential impact on supply chains is likened to the invention of the shipping container, fundamentally altering logistics. However, challenges remain, particularly in integrating AI across multiple companies with incompatible systems. By 2028, half of large enterprises are expected to achieve network-level visibility, enhancing disruption response times and improving partner management through AI agents. After that, Netflix has reportedly acquired Interpositive, an AI company co-founded by Ben Affleck, for up to $600 million, according to Bloomberg. This acquisition could be one of Netflix's largest, following its $700 million purchase of the Roald Dahl story company. While Netflix has not confirmed the exact details, sources suggest the cash payment might be lower, with additional payouts based on performance targets. Interpositive provides tools for filmmakers to enhance post-production efficiency, addressing continuity issues and scene enhancement without creating new content. This move aligns with Netflix's strategy to integrate AI into content production, similar to efforts by Amazon and Disney. However, there are concerns in the film industry about potential job losses and fair compensation for creators. Finally, Perplexity has launched a new tool called Perplexity Computer, which integrates 19 AI models into a single system capable of executing complex workflows independently. Available exclusively to subscribers of the $200 per month Perplexity Max tier, the tool operates entirely in the cloud, potentially mitigating security concerns. Although a demonstration was canceled due to last-minute flaws, the tool is designed to handle tasks such as data collection, analysis, and presentation. Perplexity, which previously abandoned its advertising model due to trust issues, is now focusing on enterprise customers and deep research, aiming to serve users making significant economic decisions. The company has developed its own AI-optimized search API and emphasizes the value of using multiple third-party models to provide accurate and cost-effective answers. Perplexity's approach allows users to switch between models for specific tasks, such as coding or medical research. Despite some user complaints about rate limits, executives maintain that the company remains competitive by efficiently allocating resources. Upcoming plans include launching the Perplexity Comet browser on iOS and hosting a developers conference to promote API use.
Thank you for tuning in to AI in Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.